Your patient is extremely nauseated and vomiting. What medication are you grabbing? I'm going to give you a hint. We're not talking Zofran. Hey everybody, my name is Hannah. I'm a full-time paramedic and let's talk drugs. So today we're going to be talking about promethazine. It is also known as Phenagrin and it belongs to the drug class of antiemetics. So actually there's a lot of similarities between promethazine and Benadryl, so if you go back and watch my previous video, it's going to make a lot more sense. So promethazine is a first generation antihistamine, meaning that it blocks H1 receptors. So this is going to help to reduce the itching, the allergies, the swelling. But promethazine also blocks dopamine receptors in the brain. Promethazine is going to specifically target an area in the brain called the chemoreceptor trigger zone, and this area is responsible for the nausea and vomiting that we feel. So when the chemoreceptor trigger zone is stimulated, it's going to send a signal to the vomiting center, which is the physical act of throwing up. And there are several neurotransmitters that can actually activate the CTZ and make us vomit. So promethazine is going to block these neurotransmitters, meaning that the vomiting center never gets the actual, hey, let's throw up signal. So similar to the Benadryl video, promethazine can cross into the brain and block histamines. And just like with Benadryl, when these histamines are blocked, the body doesn't recognize the stay awake signal anymore. And that's why promethazine can cause drowsiness and even sedation. In EMS, this is something that we can give for nausea and vomiting. However, it is really important to mention that this is a medication that requires dilution prior to administration because it can cause necrosis around the surrounding tissue. I do also just want to mention that this is not a slam against Zofran. Promethazine is simply the medication I chose to cover this week. I think Zofran is a great drug. It's one that I am going to go over in future videos. I just wanted to talk about promethazine. Every patient is going to be different, so Zofran versus promethazine is going to be different every time you evaluate what the patient needs.